Scream or is it parental guidance? The largest inland city in California serves as a setting for what movie? Lady Bird, Scream, or Parental Guidance? We were just talking about what we've been streaming and watching on our lazy Sundays. So what y'all been watching? Any of these movies? Do you know the answer? Do you know what the largest inland city in California is? This is a two-parter. We get to those late questions, it's hard, right? Ooh, y'all. Y'all need me tonight. You do. All right, we've got 48% of you saying Scream. We've got 36% of you saying Lady Bird, and a mere 14% saying Parental Guidance, which is the right answer. Parental Guidance is the correct answer. Ooh, I feel like I was really helping you out tonight on this Monday by telling you that Parental Guidance is the correct answer to question 8 tonight. The city is Fresno. That's right, that's the city in question. No, we're talking Fresno, friends. Ooh, I like the way that rolls off. That's a nice little alliteration there. It's not Sacramento. It's Fresno. Tricky, tricky. A tricky question 8. It's a good thing that we were giving that one. Yes, yes, Milky Fruits just joined us. And, you know, for anyone that just got here, we just gave away question 8's answer tonight. And the answer is Parental Guidance. So there you have it. All right. Shall we launch into our final segment before we get to trivia? I think we shall. Well, we've talked a lot about posting, right? And that the posting is what gets you paid here on display. So I wanted to give you all some examples of content that, you know, maybe you're inspired by, or maybe this inspires you to follow some of these individuals who are posting great content. So let's see some of the original content that I've gathered from the past couple of days here on this app, starting off with Chinese Kitty. Do you remember her performing during Display Fest? Oh, she's amazing. So I love this photo, captioned Working Mom. And this is what I really love. I love seeing the behind the scenes of artists on their journeys. And here you see her in the studio with her son doing the work, maybe showing him the ropes. Do we have a young artist coming up? Yes, I love the behind the scenes. They're some of my favorite photos to see. I'm gonna post some more behind the scenes of some stuff that I've done recently too. So if you like this kind of content, you can come check me out. I'll be posting some more behind the scenes. All right, let's take a look at our next one. This is from Only Rosie in the spirit of family. We've got a family travel selfie. So here's a question for all of you. Is traveling with your family a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because it can get a little dicey, right? We travel with our loved ones and sometimes that can go really well and we love it. And sometimes it's like, oh my God, I love you, Mom, but like you as my travel buddy, I don't know. So I'm curious, weigh in the chat right now. Do you like traveling with family or not? It appears to me that Only Rosie does like traveling with family. Jenny says always a good thing. Capper7 says better to have someone to be with in a new place. Yes, okay. Chico99FB, not a fan of it. That's fair. Yeah, for me it depends on the person in the situation and where we're going, right? All right, let's take a look at our next piece of original content. We've got this one from Bronzer24, all smiles on this train. So cute. If you want your daily dose of cute, here it is. Hopefully I put a smile on your face with this, this cute little photo. All right, next up, we got one of my favorite subjects, which is, of course, tacos. Doesn't need to be Tuesday for a taco. You can have tacos on a Monday. This is from Richie, who says, fresh tacos, have a great night, friends. What kind of tacos are they? I don't know. Any tacos are good tacos. Maybe chicken, maybe pork. What's your favorite kind of taco? I kind of love me some carnitas. And tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, so if you get tacos tomorrow, please put your food photos up. I love to see that. All right, we've got Obet Pax next with some backyard gardening. I cannot garden here in New York City, so I love seeing other people able to do this. If you have a green thumb, throw that in the chat. I have a black thumb. Currently, it's my boyfriend keeping my plants alive in my New York City apartment. I have nothing to do with it. He says, please don't touch them, Sarah, and so I don't. And you know what? They are thriving. So shout out to you, Alex. Thanks for keeping my plants alive. All right, then we've got this one from Salman. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous photo. We love that fit. We love that background. Look at that skyline. Like, how blue are both the sky and the water? This is a fabulous picture. Thanks for that, Salman. Then we've got Alvaro8517. These are Alvaro's twins. Oh my gosh. I don't know, this is our second daily dose of cute, I gotta say, because look at those red matching outfits, those curly locks. I love it. So sweet. Then we've got a photo from Donna27982728. Okay, this looks bomb, and this is healthy eating. We've got some whole wheat pasta. We've got a roasted red pepper sauce, some spinach, some tofu. Sign me up for that pasta dish. I need the recipe, Donna. Thank you so much for that. And maybe link some of your ingredients in the storefront. I'd love to see that in your display case. And then finally, we've got a photo from Lena who says, good morning. It looks like weather is just coming to Târgoviste, Romania. Oof, I hope that we don't see any more of this in New York because like I said, we got a glimpse of a 70-degree day here and I am loving it and I don't think I want to go back. But I'm glad to see the wintry weather in Romania. It's nice to see it and not have to experience it. Friends, if you're here for trivia, you're in the right place. We got $500 up for grabs. I'll see you there in 5. Hi, hello. Oh man, I was nervous that they weren't gonna let me through. I almost got through the first time, but not the second time. Whew, hi, you're early. I wanna give you the trivia answer to question 8 before anybody else gets here. Okay, so real quick, I'm not even gonna tell you the question, but just know, question 8, the answer is parental guidance. Okay, I gotta go. I'll see you in a second. Bye. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, live in New York City. And welcome to another all-new exciting round of display trivia. Although, wait, saying exciting round of display trivia is kind of redundant, right? It's like saying all-you-can-eat buffet. Baby, if it wasn't all you can eat, then why am I wasting my time? Also, like, how are you going to enforce that? Because I brought a few tote bags, and there is nothing in the fine print about taking stuff to go, okay? Friends, it's Monday, and I'm so glad you've made it. Whether you're having trouble getting back on the horse of a brand new week, or you know what, you're already getting into the sunset, I've got $100 to give away. So let's get to it, shall we? You'll have 10 seconds to answer each of the following 10 questions. They'll get harder as we go, but if you get one wrong, you can keep playing along. Check out these rhymes today. Looks like I'm a poet and I was not even slightly aware. Anyway, make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and that you're holding your phone vertically. Oh, and make sure to choose your answers very carefully because once you tap, there is no going back. And I know we're all a little tired on Monday, so just to make sure that we're all on the same page, let's have a quick practice question, shall we? For no points at all, tell me, would you rather start out strong, go out with a bang, sit this one out? 3 strikes, you're out, but there are no strikes in trivia answers, which, you know, I guess is kind of like a strike, but like you only get one of them. I think I'm starting to understand baseball. Looks like 43% of you want to start out strong. Let's do it then. No matter how you want to take this one, let's waste no more time. It's time for display trivia. Question 1. You would find all of the following buttons on a standard remote control except play, pause, meditate. You would find all of the following buttons on a standard remote control except play, pause, meditate. Remote controls are such a casual thing in our society. Hey, pass me the remote. You're sitting on the remote. We totally downplay them. But when you think about it, whenever you pick that thing up, you are basically assuming the powers of a god. And the power is almost too awesome. The ability to start and stop live television. I mean, I think it's beginning to go to my head. Dance monkeys! No, literally, I want to watch the YouTube video of the dancing monkeys again. Now! Oh, wow. I think I just went into a fugue state. Note to self, do not become intoxicated by power. Not a good look. Maybe we do need a meditate button on the remote, but for now, it's not there. And 89% of you knew that. Question 2. What do attendees typically wear to a masquerade ball? Masks, pool floaties, hair curlers. What do attendees typically wear to a masquerade ball? Masks, pool floaties, hair curlers. As far as party things go, masquerade's pretty high up there, along with disco and Halloween. But when it comes to parties, do not even think about inviting me if there isn't some sort of theme, okay? And even if it's like a half-baked, you know, I still appreciate the effort. No, really, like throw a party where the baked and we just eat a lot of raw cookie dough while having a brainstorming sesh. Just, you know, like put in some effort. Similarly, I feel this way about people who just put on a mask for Halloween, but no other costume. A mask does not a costume make. However, just a mask is perfectly acceptable accoutrement for a masquerade ball. Pool views and hair curlers, well, save those for my 50s beach bash. 93% of you got that. Question 3. The famous NASCAR track that hosts the Daytona 500 requires how many full laps around the track? 200, 250, 500. The famous NASCAR track that hosts the Daytona 500 requires how many full laps around the track? 200, 250, 500. NASCAR definitely falls under the category of, should that be a sport? I'd also like to place curling and golf under this umbrella. Basically, if you can hold an umbrella and still play the sport, it probably doesn't require a heck of a lot of physical activity. I mean, I break more of a sweat watching NASCAR than I think anyone does participating. Oh, come on, you're telling me those cars don't have AC? Like, to have to drive for 500 miles straight without any ventilation? It's a sport, not a punishment. Sheesh. The famous race is the Daytona 500, which is 200 laps around a 2.5-mile speedway. Those guys know they end up exactly where they started, right? 78% of you knew it, 200. Question 4. The daughter of this rocker is currently playing alongside Robert Pattinson as Catwoman. Phil Collins, Lenny Kravitz, Steven Tyler. The daughter of this rocker is currently playing alongside Robert Pattinson as Catwoman. Phil Collins, Lenny Kravitz, Steven Tyler. If you're paying attention, you know that their movie came out this week, and it's not like anything that you've seen before, except it is, because it's another Batman movie. I think we probably have more Batman movies than we know what to do with at this point. Batman movies are kind of like the unused journals of movies. You wrote in 3 pages of that one. You don't need a new one yet, right? I really am waiting for someone to just cut us off. Hey man, you know, you don't got to go home, but you do got to stop making Batman movies. The stars of this iteration, which I'm sure will not be the last, are Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, daughter of Lenny Kravitz, as Catwoman. 92% of you knew. Question 5. Which of the following has radial symmetry? Sunflower, human face, butterfly. Which of the following has radial symmetry? Sunflower, human face, butterfly. What's crazy about symmetry is that it occurs pretty frequently in nature, which honestly spurs a lot of questions for me about the nature of the universe. Like, why, when my phone stops working, do I get a flat tire and forget to pay a bill, but we have perfectly formed snowflakes falling out of the sky whose crystalline structure abide by the laws of mathematics? The computer has to double check that I'm not a computer, yet almost every human face is a near perfect reflection of its other half. Make it make sense. Just shows you nature really is so complex and also pretty. The only radial symmetry here is a sunflower, but starfish and honeycombs are also great examples. 82% of you got that, and we're halfway there. Question 6. Recent rumors suggest that the star of this film recently made a cameo in the background of his girlfriend's hit show on HBO. Spider-Man No Way Home, Don't Look Up, Eternals. Recent rumors suggest that the star of this film recently made a cameo in the background of his girlfriend's hit show on HBO. Spider-Man No Way Home, Don't Look Up, Eternals. Of course, this is all speculation. No one on their team has confirmed or denied this, but it's plausible. Makes you kind of think more A-list celebrities might be doing this, right? Like, how do we know Brad Pitt isn't in the background somewhere in a Marvel movie? I would love to be the person who spots that. Thanos, you better step back. You just made a building crush the star of Fight Club. I mean, I would do this if I were a movie star. It's a great way to tell your friends and family that you're working even if you haven't booked in a while. Yeah, honey, sorry, I can't tonight. I'm all set all day and definitely not as an extra. But the rumors surmise that Tom Holland, boyfriend of Euphoria star Zendaya, was in the background of a recent episode. 87% of you got it. Well done. Question 7. A gallery, a prong, and a hallmark are all design elements of what? A diamond ring, a greeting card, an art museum. A gallery, a prong, and a hallmark are all design elements of what? A diamond ring, a greeting card, an art museum. Well, what are they? Look, I don't know the answer either. I mean, I'm just as curious as you when I get these questions. What, you think they give me the answers? No, I am just as in the dark as all of you. In fact, sometimes I am so in the dark that I have to beg production to light me. Like, they really want to keep me as far out of this process as possible. And you know what I think? They're jealous. Like, why else would they always be talking in hushed tones and then quickly disperse whenever I come into a room? Think about it, right? It makes sense. And if you thought about the answer to this question, then you would have pulled out a diamond ring, baby. 86% of you got it. Question 8. The largest inland city in California serves as a setting for what movie? Lady Bird, Scream, Parental Guidance. The largest inland city in California serves as a setting for what movie? Lady Bird, Scream, Parental Guidance. Oh, no, no. Contrary to popular belief, California isn't all pristine beaches and coastal highways. There's also stuff on the inside, too. I mean, I'm not sure why or what any of it does, but it's there. No, I'm not sure what it does. Just like I'm not sure why we always have to wash our hands before we eat and after we go to the bathroom. I mean, I'll tell you, COVID like really changed things for me. When can I go back to just using my pants as a napkin? That's what we all used to do, right? Yeah, okay, me too. The largest inland city in the Golden State is Fresno. And although all these movies take place for the most part in inland California, the only one that opens up in Fresno is Parental Guidance, starring Billy Crystal and Bette Midler. 88% of you got that. Maybe you tuned into the pre-show or like heard my little secret ahead of the show. Question 9. The instrument historically used for communication in the Alps falls under what category of instrument? Labraphone, chordophone, membranophone. The instrument historically used for communication in the Alps falls under what category of instrument? Labraphone, chordophone, membranophone. This really goes to show you that sometimes funny-looking instruments actually serve an important purpose. And really, all instruments are pretty funny-looking if you think about it. I mean, a harp, really? You know how silly you look hunched over playing that thing? This one, known as the Alp horn, was used to communicate in mountainous regions in Europe. Probably because someone's mother said, "We don't scream across the valley, Hans. Now go clean up your clogs." And you probably know this labraphonic instrument today from the Ricola commercials, and it's played by blowing into the apparatus as opposed to plucking or hitting. It's the labraphone. That's right, 83%. You got it. And it's time for the final question. Question 10. The prestigious society founded in England in 1946 takes its name from a Latin word meaning what? I, table, sign. The prestigious society founded in England in 1946 takes its name from a Latin word meaning what? I, table, sign. Why am I not surprised? Naming a self-proclaimed prestigious organization after a word in Latin? Very on brand, nerds. What are you going to do next? Have everyone gather at a big convention and play math games? Oh, wait, that's exactly what you're going to do? Okay, word. Oh, no, I wasn't asking, but, good to know that you'll also play word games, yeah. Anything else that I should be aware of? Everyone can only talk in Klingon. Okay, good call, yeah. The organization for folks with a genius IQ of 40 and over, 140 and over, is Mensa, which is Latin for the word table, aka a place where we can all come together and play chess, probably. But hey, you know what? I see some nerds who did pretty well in this game tonight. So tell me, 84% of you at least got that last one. Maybe you're in Mensa. Are you? Let me know. I'm curious. Also, let me know those scores in the chat, friends. It's Monday. Be kind to yourself. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you are getting paid. We have 347 winners tonight, splitting that $500 pot. I love it. Starting off a Monday with a win. Don't worry, we got 4 more nights this week of trivia, so if you didn't do it, it's okay. Fidiotic got an 8 out of 10. Who else? Gary! A win! A win! That makes me so happy. I love to see that. Okay, Most Arrow also 10 out of 10. Bravo! Riveter, you won today too? A lot of winners. At least a lot of people coming out and saying that they're a winner. Heidi Ho, I'm glad you had a good time. That's what we're here for. You know, whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's a little distraction. You learn a little. Sometimes you earn a little, but mostly we just have fun. Nunes Wendy got a 6 out of 10. Emma Rima got a 2. Sheena got a 8 out of 10. Mad Cow got a 10 out of 10. Hugsy got a 6 out of 10. Bravo, friends. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you tomorrow on display.